Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So it's time for my October favourites. A lot of this stuff you guys have seen before, but I wanted to put it back in my favourites this week. So let's go ahead and have a look. Alright, so I'm going to start off with a bunch of stuff you guys probably saw if you saw my live this month. The first ones are it's not necessarily just these, it's the whole collection from Luscious Labels. This is the painted Protea collection. I used it in my weekly deco this week as well. Just absolutely adore these die cuts, but the whole collection is just stunning. I'm going to be using these in a couple of, probably next week or the week after, in doing some cards, like just doing some simple thank you and birthday cards, which I kind of like having a stash of. But these are just gorgeous and I just wanted to share them again because I love them so very much. I love that they come in their own little case so you can make sure you don't lose them. I have a tendency for die cuts to end up all over the place. So I love that they've got their own little pockets to keep them safe and all together. Second up is again something, these ones you would have seen in my Dawn haul last week. So these are my, and I know they're really noisy, so I'm going to try not to move them around too much. These are my stamp and die storage pockets. So this is the large size and this is the extra large size. I love just how robust these are. They're really hard to break. Not that I've tried to break them, but they store everything in them perfectly. I can keep generally sort of 2 or 3 stamp sets in here if I wanted to, but I generally just keep 2 or 1 in the die set. I love these. It's the perfect way to keep everything in my stamp collection all organised. Looks lovely. I'll put in a shot of sort of the stamp and die storage now and what it looks like and how many hundreds of thousands of stamp sets I have. But absolutely adore these. Couldn't live without them. So great and so easy to get hold of either from Dawn or Scrap Dragon, or there's lots of places you can get these. Sorry, I forgot to say these are from Avery Elle. These are the Avery Elle large and extra large stamp and die pockets. I'll get it right eventually. This one's another one that if you saw my live, you would have seen how upset I am. Officeworks are actually discontinuing my favourite glue tape refill. So this is my favourite glue tape. It's the Kikuyo dot liner glue tape. I use the blue dots, but there are little pink hearts as well. As far as I'm aware, Officeworks are discontinuing both. So if you are a fan of these, like I'm a fan of these, my suggestion is go and get as many of the refills as you can. I grabbed 15 the other day. I have a friend I know that grabbed 20. Just get as many as you humanly can while you still can, because otherwise they are very difficult to find in Australia other than Officeworks, because Ryan has tried. And unfortunately getting them in from overseas is fine. You can get them, but they're going to cost you a fortune to pay for postage. So grab them while you can. I think they're like $3.50 or something at Officeworks, so really good price. The next one is more the stencil than the card. So this is a Christmas card that I made using the new Snow Globe Scenes stamp and die set from, well, just the stamp set from Fawn. I actually cut these out myself because I don't have the dies yet. But I wanted a stripy paper and I didn't have one because, well, I did. I had some, but they were in 6x6, which is obviously too small for a slimline card. So I just used one of my stencils. This is one of the ones that I bought and cut out myself on the Cricut. Really, really simple to do if you've got a machine of any kind, whether it's a Silhouette or a Cricut. And it doesn't quite, this is still only 6x6, but it's really easy to sort of line up. And you can only just sort of tell a little bit where I've actually lined that up. So I thought that was a really cool way to do it, making my own paper. I have a bunch of different stencils in here that I can use to make other ones if I want to. I really want to have a play with this one. I think this would make a really nice background for like a snow scene or something like that. So that's on the list to do with all my other Christmas cards. While we're talking about Christmas cards, I love simple ones. And this is about as simple as it gets. It's one image and a sentiment. But I absolutely adore this little one. He is so cute. I love the little light stuck up in his antlers. But I love the little shadow underneath him. I'm actually really proud of that. I was a bit nervous to do it, but it came out exactly the way I wanted. Very subtle, very simple, but just absolutely beautiful. And I love this card. 2 more here, but this is sort of one, even though there's 4 different things. These are the washi tapes from Stencils. So you would have seen the blue one in my Happy Mail, but she did actually send me the other 3 as well. So I thought I would really quickly sort of lay them out and show you. So this one is the watercolor, I think it's called Springtime Watercolor or something very similar to that. absolutely gorgeous with those pinks and the yellows, and they're different colours of pink. You've got the dark pinks and then the light pink as well. Bit of red in there as well. And you've got this one, which I think, even though it's pink, may be my favourite. Maybe. So it's these gorgeous flowers, and I just think on the bottom of a page, that would be beautiful. I adore that flower print. It's just stunning. The pinky purple is gorgeous as well, and just, oh, cannot wait to use it. And then you have this one, which is the cupcake frosting, which is really, when you sort of think about it and when you look at it, you kind of go, oh, that's not going to make a very nice washi tape. But when it lays out, it's gorgeous. It just, the sprinkles meld into each other. It makes this funny shape. It's not a shape of a kind of washi tape I've ever seen before. It's a real kind of scalloped thing, and then when it's got the sprinkles on it, it's just so cool. And then just to sort of show you the 4 of them all together. So this is the water bubbles, which I adore. I think they're probably my favourite, but only just. I reckon the flower's not far behind, which, considering the flower is pink, I'm just really happy about. So absolutely love those from Desley Jane Plans and Hobby Hoppers. You can get them on either of their websites, and I'll link them both down below. And then last but not least, it's just my dashboard that I made for October in my social media planner. Now, I don't tend to show you guys what happens in this planner very often, but I was really proud of this one. It came together exactly the way I dreamed it, so I kind of wanted to show you. So this is the dashboard I make each month for my social media planner. This was September's. Sometimes it's as simple as this. It's just a piece of paper with the September stuck on it. It's not complicated. The October was a little bit, I stepped it up a little bit. This is the Love Bug paper from Planners Anonymous. And then I just cut out October using my Finley's ABCs from Lawn Fawn and stacked them up and just followed them along this little red line. And I just think this came together so beautifully. So simple. Don't need to do anything over the top sometimes for a dashboard, but you just get such a gorgeous result just by stacking some letters and putting it on some beautiful paper. Really, really easy. So that is it for my October favourites. I can't quite believe we're in October already. It comes around way too fast. I'm kind of having a feeling I might do like an end of year favourites and have like my top 5 or my top glue or my top adhesive or something like that. So let me know if you'd be interested in that. That's sort of something I'm planning for the back end of the year. But yeah, I'm loving a lot at the moment. I'm hoping that now footy season's done, I'll get a little bit more time to craft on the weekends, although Ryan and I have a lot of stuff to do now that Melburnians can actually leave our homes. So maybe not quite so much crafting, but I'm definitely always open for suggestions. If there's something you think that I should be trying that you haven't heard me talk about before or seen me use before, please let me know. You can find me on any of my social medias, or of course you can leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and make sure you're subscribed to my channel as well. Hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day, and I'll catch you again in my next video. Sending lots of huggles. Bye!